What have you liked about your group in the first 5 games of the season? What do you think some of your strengths are?
Yeah, well, I think some of the strengths is they come out here and they work pretty good, and I think that pays out down the line. And from that standpoint, I really like how Kyle Phillips has come on. He's a guy who's been 2 years without the weight room basically in the off season. So I like what he's done. Kendall Vickers and his leadership. DT's had some really shining moments at times. John, I think, is getting better as a well-rounded defensive end. So I think they're all making improvement, and I'm not just going to, those 4 are the 4 who've been playing, or 5 have been playing the most. So I think, we got a ways to go still. I think our finish on some things has to be better. You have to get to the ball with bad intentions, and I don't think we do that all the time.
There was a kind of a teachable moment with Darryl there with the ejection. I know he's always been such a kind of a feisty guy and a competitor, and that's a good thing. But it
is, and there's no question. Anytime you hurt your team, it's one of those penalties that you can control. And we've got to be. Darryl's got a high motor. He's got a high intensity meter, and I think there's times when there's got to be some composure, and some control. And I think that was much frustration as anything else.
You won't have him in the first half, is that correct?
I'm sorry?
Does he have to sit out the first half?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I think that's true.
What's kind of your plan there? Anyone in particular that you'll work to get ready for the first half?
Well, Kyle Phillips, him, DeAndre, and Matt Butler. Those guys. Kyle will be the go-to guy to begin the game with. But I think with the progress, DeAndre was coming around a little bit. He's still young, and Matt Butler is doing a better job each day he's out here.
Staff goes, what's the mentality of Butch mentioned a little bit of it, but with your experience, just your thoughts on the staff moving forward and getting the program on track?
Yeah, I think, and I think that's a great question because I've been doing this a long time, and these guys are excellent teammates and staff mates and guys you want to work with, and the positivity that I think Larry brings and Bob brings, and I think that's a real plus. And I just think it's a great working relationship and how everybody treats each other. We're competitive as hell, but you look at us in the staff rooms, and we may not agree on everything, but there's always one boss and one voice, and I think the way our guys have responded, I think the coaches have done a real good job.